The organizers of an effort to track the health of residents impacted by the Red Hill water crisis need help getting participants to enroll in the project. The Red Hill Registry project, which is facilitated by the University of Hawaii, aims to provide resources to residents affected by the tainted water, as well as track their health. But while 2,600 people pre-enrolled, only 423 have completed the initial questionnaires. The registry is now looking for community input on how to get more residents to complete the process. You can take a 15-minute survey or participate in a virtual focus group. For more details, email info@redhillregistry.org.